I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been start up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a. I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I'm
You wanted something to save you on.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Tonight. EQ. Right.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Play action now. It's Fields. He has this down to the 34. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 34.
Hey, Ken.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Blue 58 is here. Hey, 551. Go.
Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Tonight.
I'll pitch it to Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. All set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Coming out, throwing is Baker. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not must have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Mayfield looking to throw on his 3rd and 1. Oh, man, this is Evans. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and the Bucs have the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Case. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's the give to Irving. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This is Irving on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. give. This is Irving. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now here's Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Running back sent in motion. Third and long, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. This one from 42 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, going out. 331.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offensive line fast. Play action, Fields. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
No muss, no muss. Here we go. 319. Extend. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 4 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Angel.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles get 6 more on their early advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott He's all set for the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180! What's up?
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got him. It's caught. And he's brought down. What a surprise with the double pass there. Gets him a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Motion man left is Egbuka. 1st and 10. It's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Irvin on the counter. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Going 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to the link right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it 3rd and 7. No throw, 3rd and long. Right side hauled in by Godwin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down, here's Baker. Able to find Strange here. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Play it right.
In the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. It's 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Defender's there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Double press. Punch right. 222. Right.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Sit high.
Fields out of the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Looking to return from the 29. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Bronk, after getting a big chunk on that return. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Running right. It's Irving. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Baker to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. 1st and goal. Here's Irving. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Baker now from the gun. Buying some time right. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Mayfield now from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He can shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
319, that's it.
And they'll pitch it out to him. There he goes, right sideline. At the 20. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. It's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Still to go here. This is 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Mayfield from the gun, 3rd down. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked up by Mac McWilliams.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, side.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the link.
At the 30-yard line.
And 3 now.
Here we go. 58, what's here, that? You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here we go. 319, right? Right.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 31.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. Punt meets him at the 28. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Mayfield set to pass. He gets this one to Strange. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down throw here, Mayfield. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again is Baker. Catch made left side by Abuka. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3.
Third down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
180!
Baker throwing again. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on fourth down. Mayfield to throw again. It's complete. This is Abuka. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
180!
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Once more, it's Mayfield. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. Mike Evans with the touchdown.
The kicker on.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Fields. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Kate, you could hear the roar of the crowd celebrating the touchdown, but not so fast. Catch looked good. Got to get both feet down as well.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. A 27-yard look here. Elliott connects there. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10 on their own 23-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Baker. Brought in left side by Godwin. Still going inside the 35. And they are all the way into that red zone.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Irving here from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Baker now. Godwin working that sideline. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Mayfield keeps it himself. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Baker Mayfield a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331, 331. All right.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. We're good. All right. All right.
They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go, son. Green 19, got you that? Yep. All right.
Fields out of the gun. The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Straight ahead. It's Irving. We'll cobble together a yard there. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
No springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They send the tight end in motion. Baker now from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Down the field, Evans has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
First down, Buccaneers.
From the gun, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, second and 10. Throwing, Baker. Able to find Strange here. Takes this down to the 24-yard line. Logan Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 35. Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Oh, he loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. And they're able to push it well upfield on that fumble return. Nicely done.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Play action now. It's Fields. Headed out right. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. We get 22 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Sit high.
Now pitch it to Barkley. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
58, who's that? Go.
Here's another carry for Barkley. That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on third down.
Here we go. Sit high.
Here he is on third and short. That one finds his man, Likely. He's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Mayday, mayday, Mayday. Here we go. All right.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Monday. Here we go. All right.
Play action, Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Now, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. We're good. 3:19. Yes, that. Right.
Barkley off the pistol again. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Connects there, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Evans brings in the slant. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
46-yard line.
Here's Baker to throw. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
This is Irving on 2nd. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Buccaneers gotta score in a hurry. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Andrew Mukuba makes the play.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He was taken down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son. 5:51, 12 goes.
They're going to pass it here. It's a screen to Barkley. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Green 19, guys. EQ!
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the 1st down, partner. And that's going to seal this win. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Eagles first down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Boyd finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd 10.
Here we go. Who's 58? Who's here? Right.
Running left. This is Barkley. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and...
Fields on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. But they flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, you can make that defense pay. That was the thing of beauty.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off. And the Eagles make one of their best plays in the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.